Good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, everybody. I am late this morning because my hair was not playing with me this morning. Um, I had to comb it out because it was pissed off at me. So yeah, so that's why I got my two little twists right here. But yeah, my hair was not having it this morning. I was like, ooh, girl, can't just brush over it no more. Gotta do it. So that's what took me so long, but I'm here. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Lois. Good morning, Tiffany. Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Kendra. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning, Janae. Good morning, Lakeisha Keisha. Good morning, Vernita. Good morning, Deltra. Good morning, cousin. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, Jasmine. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. So, how was everybody's weekend? How was your weekend? My weekend was I didn't even do anything this weekend. My weekend I was in the house working, packing orders, getting orders out. We had a class yesterday. Yesterday's class was really good. Over 67 people registered for the class. I think we had 27 people in the class, but that was good. I'll take it. Good morning, Yolanda. Yes, everybody, please and thank you. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. And thank you, Miss Lois. How is everybody doing this morning? You know what to put in the chat. You know what to put in the chat. How are you doing this morning? Put it right down in the chat. My hands were dry. Cute hair, cute. Thank you. My hair was not playing with me this morning. It was so matted in the middle. It was like, girl, if you don't cut it out, if you don't cut this mess out. Miss yesterday was at a Christmas party. Oh, let me tell you something about yesterday. I think, yes, everybody, please put I'm blessed in the chat. I think I need to do it in parts because it was a lot of information. It was so much. I still didn't get to cover everything that I wanted to cover. And DC was amazing. She was giving tips too. And I think we need to we said we were going to do something like that about once a month, but I think we need to do the whole content creation class needs to be about 3 days, 3 to 5 days for content creation. Yes, everybody, come on with the I'm blessed. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yes, I'm blessed. Come on, y'all. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Hey, and tired. But you here. And you can be anywhere you want to be, but you here. Oh, look who's here. Kendra, long time no see. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Everybody say hello to Kendra. Did I say good morning, Sandra? I see you now, but I don't know if I said good morning to you. Good morning, good morning, good morning. All right. So yesterday's class was, we were on were we on for 2 hours? 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours with a class. And that's the time I allotted. I actually put 3 hours just in case we went over. I think we went 2.5. We might have went 2.5. But it was a pretty long class, but it was so much to cover. We answered everybody's questions. We helped everybody where they were. And it actually went in a different direction than where we were planning because I had videos and everything. So the videos are going to everybody who attended the class. The videos are going to them so that they can edit and know how to edit in InShot and also in Canva. Jasmine had said that she loves editing in CapCut. So I'm going to try that. I downloaded that app while we were on yesterday so I could try out CapCut, and then I'll be able to give you guys some feedback on that as well. But yes, I think that class needs to be, it was a bit over 3. Oh, okay. 3. We saw 7. I thought we got off at like 9:30. Maybe we got off at 10. I think you're right. I think 10 o'clock. Yeah, right. So yes, it was a long class. Everybody stayed in. They hung in there. I hope everybody took lots of notes. I think yes, right. I hope everybody took lots of notes because it was a lot of information. And like I said, don't try to eat everything at one time. Take little small bites and do what part works for you. I want to do it. I'm going to probably break up the segment because a lot of people do not know who their customer is. And I want you guys to see her. I want you guys to see her. I want you guys to know if you saw her on the street, what she would look like. So, thank you so much, Deltra. Deltra said the class was phenomenal. Tiffany said, great class. I want you to know who that person is. And again, we go through business, and I'm speaking for myself, 12 years in, you go through business and not knowing exactly who that person is just because you're trying to get your stuff out there and trying to get moving. But you got, now it's time for you to get to it and know who you're speaking to. Right. I gave a lot of information on how to find the people and, you know, how to figure out who you want to talk to. Close your eyes and think about your customer, your ideal customer that is coming to you. What does she look like? Where does she shop? All of that information you need to know. People overlook that because you think it's not important. It's very important. It's very important. Good morning, Tanya. Definitely gonna watch it again. Yes, I'm gonna probably break it down into not bite-sized pieces, but I'll break it down probably. But yeah, I think I'm gonna break this class down and do it into a 3-part something, and we'll see. We'll see, because that's where I think it's going. Good morning, Stasia. Because I had so much that I wanted to share still. And it was just way too much. We would have needed the whole day in order for that to even happen, right? So it was good. It was really good. So I appreciate everybody who came out to the class. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys will be able to get the replay as well as the video, as well as the notes. So y'all be ready to go. I'm telling you, 2023 is about to be the year that y'all have to want to take over. You have to want to step out of fear, and you have to be able to say, this is what I want to do. And if this is what I want to do, last night I said, no one is coming to save you. No one is going to be your superhero. So you are going to have to be your own superhero. And so you're going to have to put on your cape and you're going to have to soar. So that is what we're going to be talking about today. We're talking about fear, but you're going to have to soar, period, for 2023. That should be one of somebody's words. Soar, 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 because nobody's coming. Nobody's going to come and swoop you up. You're going to have to swoop yourself up. You know what I'm saying? So yes, sorry I missed it. I had to get my life together. I understand. Will the replay be in the Honor Society? I am debating if the replay is going to be in the Honor Society, because it was a free class available to those that were there. If you registered, I may even send it to everybody who registered, because they, you know what I'm saying? So I'm playing that over in my head. I'm playing it over in my head because it will be a paid class. It will be a paid class. So let's get started, y'all. Let's get started. Who had pop-up shops this weekend? Who had events this weekend? What was going on? Were you in the streets? I know I seen Kay in the streets. Who else was in the streets this weekend? Kay, I just spoke your name, girl. You're gonna live a long life. I said I just saw you in the streets. How many people had events this weekend? How many people had events this weekend? The videos for sure, Crystal, will be in the Honor Society. Those will for sure be in the Honor Society. What you had going? Okay, girl. She had 2 events. I loved how you had your whole look. I seen that. I was like, that's Kay. When I seen the video, when you was panning through, I was like, that's Kay right there. Yes, everybody. So, let me see. I wrote my notes. So we got notes today. I wanted to know how you were feeling about yesterday's class. Is there anything that we should change about the class? Or is there anything that you think that we should add to the class? Was there something that was missing? I know that we didn't show, I had the editing and we didn't show it, but let me know if there's anything that we can do to make the class better. What can we do to make the class better? All right, Tiffany. Tiffany says she opened up her Etsy shop. Hey. Kay and I were neighbors. Oh, you did too. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. How did it go, you ladies? You ladies. How did it go, ladies? I had an event on Saturday and Sunday. Lois, you are busy in them streets, girl. Yes, yes, and yes. You are busy in the streets. How did everybody's weekend go? Mine was all about plotting, packing orders, making stuff, and getting orders out. I was up till 5 a.m. on Saturday and woke up at 10, 9, 10, and then started packing orders again, getting everything out, and then preparing for class. So all my weekend was all about packing and preparation. We celebrate. Yes, your cake was so beautiful, Betty Rose. I loved it. We celebrated my daughter on Saturday, and she loved her birthday Yoda cake. That was so nice. Hey, Nikki, everybody received their gifts from the gift exchange. Are we to unbox post soon after? No. You can unbox it whenever you want. Just tag the person. I remember I said I was going to do it on, we're going to do another exchange for the vision board party or the vision book party, whichever one we decide to do. And then we can unbox there, but you can unbox as soon as you get it. Unless you just wait for Christmas and everybody does it on Christmas, stick it under your tree. Stick it under your tree. I did good. I'm thankful for everything. That is so awesome, Kay. I'm so proud of you. And keep it going, girl. Keep it going. I was going to wear my hat just because I was going to say it's a Push Classic Collections hat. Or Sean's, because, you know, hers matches. Is there anything that we could do to make the class better for if you were in the content class, is there anything that we could do to make the class better? And you know what I realized? I was like, I don't really know how to, we don't have classes on Zoom anymore. And so I'm like, I don't really know how to work the Zoom. Plus I was on my Mac. What do you call this? My Apple computer, whatever you call it, right? I was on that. And I was like, I don't know how to work. First of all, I don't know what I'm doing. And I wanted to share my screen and stuff. I'm like, So I may do the classes on StreamYard because StreamYard is easier for me. I know that I can see everybody. I know how to maneuver everything. The only thing is I can't see everybody's face. So I did like the fact that I was able to see everybody. So let's see, MacBook. Yes, that's what I was. I was like, what do you call this thing? Yes, MacBook. That's what I was on. I'm not going to come over the iPhone, but I got a MacBook. Not doing the iPhones. Not doing the iPhones. So is everybody excited about next year? Like, are you excited? Do you even have, is your mindset in the place that is an expansion in abundance? Is it there? Let me tell you, I'm so amped up and so geeked up for what I want to do because I've held myself back. And if I held myself back, I know that you guys held yourself back. I know yesterday I shared with you guys. I did share my screen, but I was a little apprehensive about it because I was like, I don't know how that's going to work. But it did work out. It did work out. So I'm going to just take that. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take a win is a win. A win is a win. I'm going to take it. I shared it. A win is a win. I'm not going to say no. A win is a win, right? So wait a second. Okay, so I was saying that I was playing myself too small, right? And so for next year, I'm not playing myself small, right? Because we have small ideas. We have big goals and small ideas, right? I'm not going to say if that makes sense because it totally makes sense. We have big ideas and we have a small way to approach it. We got to think expansion when we think in these ideas. We got to automatically operate in a manner that we want to be, right? We got to operate the way we see ourselves. So if you see yourself as a multi-million-dollar company, good morning, Danny, you need to operate in like a multi-million-dollar company. That means you need to have your systems in place. That means you need to have your accounts in place. That means you need to have your paperwork in place. That means you need to do all the things that need to be done. And then one thing that I'm definitely I'm aggressively pursuing is organization. I'm aggressively pursuing it. I'm on a quest We're gonna be together. I'm gonna love it real hard, because that's a struggle for me. So I need to be organized, but I also need to stop saying, "Hey, Miss Quill," and good morning, Danny. Good morning. I gotta stop saying I can do everything. I could do that. I gotta stop saying that. I had to stop myself, like, no, you can't do everything. You cannot do everything. Like, oh yeah, when I get big, when I see myself getting, like, I've done thousands, and done all of that, right? Not thousands of, I'm talking about soaps, right? Making them, but I know I did it by myself, and I did it with help. I know how it feels with help. It's so much easier with help. And I see myself, when I'm seeing the larger picture, I'm saying to myself, oh, I could do this. Oh, I'm just gonna, no, get the help so it can get done. So I could be doing other things. So your vision has to match the action. You got to do all of that. It's got to match. You have to match. Your energy has to match them goals. If your goals are up here and your energy is down here, you got to get there. You can't get there with that low energy. You better get that energy up here. So I caught myself thinking like that, and I'm like, I got big lofty goals, and my big lofty goals are not gonna get there with my small thinking. Not with my small thinking, right? Yolanda said, I'm very excited for next year. Many ideas, execute, execute, execute. Yes, 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 yes. Miss Quell says, yes, I'm so excited. Got my boxes scheduled out to May. Oh, you got your boxes scheduled out till May. Got you. I was like, wait a minute, you want to start your boxes in May? I was about to go off. My goal is to be more organized and goal focused. Yes, got ideas, excited, but one step at a time. That's right. Organization is my number one priority. I need the organization piece. Yes, that literally be me too. I agree, sis. Good morning, Nicole. Good morning, sis. I agree. Good morning. Facts. Hey, good morning, Yazzie. Fact. I know, right? My son has his grandmother, Nana. She looks Indian, and this is what she looks like. But her twists are all the way down here. That's what I look like today. My hair was not playing with me this morning. My hair said, cut it out, because I don't know what you're doing in here. It was a whole situation in the middle, and it was like, we're not doing that. So 2023, this is not happening. So you got to make sure that your ideas, your thoughts and your actions are matching the goals that you want to achieve. If you start, you'll start seeing, when you start doing stuff, you're going to see where your thoughts automatically go. Your thoughts are automatically going to fit into the big goals, or they're going to be so small, and you're going to be like, wait a minute, why am I thinking that small? You know what I mean? There's so much that you could be doing to prepare yourself to get to that point, right? So operate as if. Alejandro, you guys know Smell of Love Candles. Alejandro says, I'm not a small business. And Alejandro do not want anybody to ever say he's a small business, because he's like, well, why can't I be a bigger business? Why can't I just be a business? Why do I have to be a small business? I'm not a small business. I'm going to be a big business. So they operate like a big business. They operate as if everything is already in place. They act as if, and that is what we need to do. We need to act as if our businesses are already flourishing. We're operating from a flourishing space. We're operating from productivity. We're operating from, you know what I'm saying? Like we got these goals. We're operating in that manner so that we can make sure that we get there, so that when we do get there, you're already ready for it, right? You want the opportunities, but you want to be ready for those opportunities. You don't want to not be ready for an opportunity when that opportunity comes, and then you miss it. And it's just like, it might as well not have happened, because if you're not prepared for this opportunity, you're going to do everything to sabotage it, and you're not going to do anything that's going to benefit you from that opportunity in the first place. So you want to make sure that you don't have to get ready, because you are already ready. You are already ready for them blessings. You are already prepared and set for the blessings that are coming your way. You are already prepared for the abundance that is coming your way. You are already prepared for the opportunities and these networking events and these things that are coming to you. You are already prepared for those things, right? Everybody type in the chat, I am operating in my gift. I am operating in my gift. I am operating in my gift. Please put it in the chat. I'm excited about next year. Be Quench will be on the map. Okay, let's go. Let's go. I feel like 2021 going into 2022 again, starting from scratch again, mindset wise. Got a lot to say about that to you, Yazzie Faye, but I ain't gonna say no here. I am operating in my gift. I'm operating in my genius. Yes, in the genius zone. Yes, 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 yes. Have all my events lined up for 2023 and something magical lined up. Okay, Miss Tanya. Yes, that's right. Alejandro, smart kid. He is a very smart kid. Very smart. Yes, it's already done. I'm operating in my genius. I'm operating in my gift. Yes, yes. My cousin refused to say small business, and she's definitely not that now. She's in the millionaire club with paparazzi, and it's only been 3 years. Okay. Okay, I'm operating in my gift. I'm operating in my gift. Yes, I'm operating in my gift. Everybody, and I need y'all to say that to yourself at least 3 times. At least 3 times. I needed a reset, girl. Bye. Girl, bye. I'm operating in my gift. Yes, I am operating in my gift. We are operating. We are going to reach high heights, and we're going to make sure that we are doing all the things. You got a strong community behind you that is going to stand behind you and support you. And you got to make sure this is our network right here, and we're just going to keep on moving and keep on moving and keep on moving. I was looking at I like, well, you guys know I love David Shands and all of those, recession proof. I love all of them, him 500, all of them, right? And so I'm like, I want to be in their clique. And then I'm like, this is what my thinking was. I said, I want to be in their clique, right? Because I want to click like that. They support each other, they do things together, they collaborate together. You know what I'm saying? And so they encourage one another, and they cross promote so that they can, do whatever events and things that they're doing. And I was like, you know what? I want to be in that group because I want to be a part of that too. And I'm like, wait a minute, I got my own group. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create my own. So that means it is my job to make sure that everybody in here has everything that they need so that they can be as successful as they want to be. I can create my own circle of millionaires, billionaires. I can create my own group of women that are empowering more women and bringing more women into the tribe. I can do that myself. I can create my own crew. Right. And I'm thinking, yeah, I'm creating my crew because I got a community. Right. I'm like, yeah. But I'm looking at them and I'm like, they doing big things and they doing this. And not because it's an imposter syndrome, but I just wanted to be involved in that because I was like, yes, I love what they do. And I want to be a part of that because it's you building community. They're going out and they're doing things and they helping people. And I love that. I was like, I could do that. So that is my goal. So 2023 is my goal. You guys, let me tell y'all something. Y'all better ish or get off the pot, because if you are not sure and you are not clear that this business or your business is for you, then you're going to have to make some decisions. Right? But what I want from whatever your goal is, I want you to hit it. Like I said, everybody's goal is not going to be the same. And I'm fine with that. But as long as you work into your goal and as long as you hit your goal and surpass that, we good. We good. I am operating in my gift unapologetically, living and loving life. Okay, Miss Quell. Hello, Miss Regina. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, ma'am. A room full of millionaires. Yes. I operate my business like a millionaire or a billionaire. I'm operating in that manner. I'm operating in that manner, right? So everybody, I'm telling y'all, put in the chat, I'm ready. I'm ready. This is the season. Is it your season? Did y'all see that video of the little boy who said, do we need our mamas? We need our mamas. We need you, right? Are you operating in your season? Are you operating in your season? We need you. The world needs you. It is time. What are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? If not now, when? When are you going to get off the pot? When? I'm ready. I'm ready. Yes, put it in there. When are you going to stop allowing fear to have you in a chokehold? When? When? Stop letting things stop you get over those hurdles, because again, no one is coming to save you. No one is coming to save you. Put I'm ready in the chat. 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 And what I'm going to need from you guys is I'm going to need you to start. We already said this, speaking love into yourself, speaking positive energy into yourself, speaking light into yourself. You know, talking good to yourself, and looking yourself in the mirror and saying your affirmations. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror. I don't care if you do it every morning. Let me tell you, I'm working towards something, right? I'm working towards manifesting something. And there was just something that came over me when I was looking at myself in the mirror. And you know, when you're trying to manifest, sometimes you just like, maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. You just going through the motions. You don't have everything you need. You know what I'm saying? I was looking in the mirror and I was like, I'm going to operate as if it's already here, because it's already here. I looked in the mirror. I started dancing, smiling, and laughing at myself. Let me tell you, how many people can truly look at themselves in the mirror and look in your eyes and just stare and just see vision and just see greatness? How many people can see that? I'm operating in all my gifts, okay? I'm ready for it, for my overflow. Yes, yes, and yes. How many people could see that gift in their eyes? When I went to the bathroom, and I was like, all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just started smiling and dancing, and I was just happy and joyful. I was just happy and joyful in that moment. Like, yes, I can manifest anything I freaking want. I can do whatever I want. Why? Because I'm a child of God. Why? Because I've seen it happen before. Why? Because I know it can happen. I know it could happen. So I was so joyful. I was so happy. I was like, yes, it's here. It's here. First, I was saying it's coming. And I was like, no, 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 no. It's not coming, because then it'll always be coming. No, no, no. It's here. It is here. I have it. I can hold it in my hand. It is here. Right? And so I want you guys to look at yourself in the mirror, and I want you to say all of the positive things that you need to say to yourself, all of the affirming things that you need to say to yourself, all of the prayers. And I don't care if you need to cry looking at yourself in the mirror, but you're going to release everything that is holding you back. Look in the mirror, and give yourself 10 minutes just staring at yourself in the mirror. Give yourself 10 minutes talking to yourself, 10 minutes speaking life into yourself, 10 minutes speaking good to yourself, 10 minutes speaking love to yourself, 10 minutes of gratitude, 10 minutes. Give yourself that and look yourself in the eye. Because if you can look yourself in the eye, you can take over the world. Because it can't nobody intimidate you. Can't nobody take anything from you, because you already know who you are. And you feel it. And you feel it in your heart. You feel it in your soul. And you feel it in your gut. Can't nobody take that away from you. Can't nobody tell me I can't do something. Nobody. And I don't know if I shared this story one time. I used to be the president of a swim team of my community. And so it was pouring down rain, and we had our end of the season. We had our banquet, right? And so we were supposed to do it outside. It's pouring raining down outside, right? And I was like, oh no, it's not. And I'm thinking maybe if everybody had pop-ups, we could do it. But no, it was pouring and it was muddy. I was like, we can't do it, right? And so I didn't want to cancel it, because it was the day of. We weren't expecting rain. So it was the day of, and I'm like, we can't do it. Sean was like, well, You might as well cancel it. Call everybody and tell them that it's canceled. And I'm like, no, it's not canceled. This is the last minute. Everybody's already expecting to be there. We already got the food. We already got things. I was like, no, it's not going to be canceled. I'm not canceling it. And she was like, well, what are you going to do? I was like, I don't know. She was like, well, realistically, in her mind, realistically, it can't happen. Realistically, you don't have any options. It's pouring down raining outside. I had called up my friend who owns a deli up the road, and they had just renovated the deli. It's beautiful and everything. I called them up and asked them, would they be able to host us? They said, absolutely yes. I didn't have to pay anything. They hosted us. They stayed. They even helped us with everything. It was amazing, right? I said, I'm never letting anybody stop me from whatever I said that I'm, is going to happen or what I could do. I knew that it was going to happen. And I knew just because it was raining, God was going to open up something for me. God was going to open up something for me. And it was a date. I think the luncheon was at not the luncheon, the banquet was about 5-6 o'clock. And we told them it's going to be running a little bit late, but everybody still showed up. It was full. Everybody ate, had a good time. And they even offered us to use the place more often, right? For free. I was like, that was nothing but God right there. Nothing but God. But I wouldn't let it wasn't even her being negative. It was just, it was raining. So I wouldn't let that stop me. And you guys need that in you all the time. Don't let anything or anybody stop you. You have a vision. You have to work towards it. Just like Will Smith said in the movie, you got a dream, you got to protect it. You cannot let anybody come in and say anything about what you plan on doing, right? You need to block them out because it's not about them. It's about you, right? Again, nobody is coming to save you. You are going to have to save the day for yourself every single time. Every single time. I release all the fears. Yes, yes, yes. I will be taking the challenge today. Mindset matters. Doubled last week. Okay, girl. Doubled last week. Alternator went out. Alternator on truck went Friday. I refuse to be moved. Doubled again Saturday. Storms come. Sometimes you need to sit in the eye of it. Sometimes you need to sit in the eye and it will blow over. Yes. Yes. That's right. That's right. That's right. You cannot. Things are going to get in your way and you are going to have to move. You're going to have to move them out of your way. You're going to have to move them out of your way. So let me go into my notes and let me see. Remember I was telling you guys about fear, and I was like, when you are fearful and you feel like, oh, I can't do it, and you just paralyzed in fear, it is because your brain is wired to protect you from harm. And so since you have that initial fear, your body and your brain is registering it as harm. And since it's registering that as harm, it is protecting you. And so by you not doing it, it is helping you. It's supposed to be helping you. But there's also something that happens when you work past that fear. What is it called? It is called a reward pathway. Did you guys know that you have a reward pathway in your brain? Put a yes in the chat if you knew, a no if you didn't. Put it in the chat. I wrote it down. Your brain has a system known as a reward pathway. And what that does is it releases feel-good chemicals when you do something thrilling, and it rewards you for taking risks. So that's that good feeling that you get. Whenever you do something that you thought you couldn't do, that's that energy that you get. Like, oh, I could take over the world. That's what's working in your body. That's the reward pathway. Did you guys know that you had that? Not that the way that I explain it, of course, you know that you have it. But did you know that your brain does that? Yes or no, put it in the chat. Yes or no, put it in the chat. Yes or no, put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. Of course, you knew, Miss Lois, you are the science teacher. Of course, you knew. So why don't we do more of the things that are going to make us feel like that, right? So if putting your product out there is you fearful about putting your product out there because you're fearful of rejection. You fearful about what you think people are going to say. Are they going to like it? Maybe they don't like it. So maybe if I don't put it out because I'm a perfectionist, I'm going to perfect this product. That's just your way of procrastinating. That's just your way of protecting yourself so that you don't have somebody saying they didn't like something. You're just protecting yourself. And that's not a good thing. And that's not a good thing. How many of you guys are not putting out products because you're perfecting it? Yes, from The Power of Habit by Charles. Come on, Jasmine. Come on, Jasmine. How many of you guys are not putting out something because it's not perfect yet? I can't do it because I'm a perfectionist. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. You are fearful of rejection. You don't know how people are going to receive it, so you're not going to put it out. And that way it'll stop you from having to face that reaction. I love that energy, the warm fuzzies. I'm telling you, got to do more to get them warm fuzzies. You got to do more to get them warm fuzzies. It is better than being anxious and wound up because you scared or stuck, right? What feels better, being stuck or feeling free? Stop. Y'all got to let that thing go. Y'all got to let the thing go and put that thing out there. Stop letting fear get in the way of what you're doing. If you want a business, but you don't want to put your product out, does that even match? No, it absolutely does not match. They cannot ride together in the same car, right? One's got to be riding in the other car coming in one direction, and one got to be riding in the other car coming in the other direction. They're going to collide. They don't go together. You need them to be together in the same car going in the same direction to go to the same destination. Right? And so if you're scared to put your products out there, they're never going to reach the destination. And the destination is for you to have a successful business. Never going to reach it. And never going to reach it. So you got to start stepping out and know that you cannot allow fear to take over. I actually enjoy the feedback. That's right. That's the only way you're going to make your stuff better, if you get the feedback. That is the only way to get better. Period. So there's a proverb, right? And it says, fear makes the wolf look bigger than he is. Right? So meaning, if you are, let's say you should ever be somewhere. Let's say you should ever be somewhere and approach a pack of wolves. And you are cool, calm, and you're not showing them fear, then you may have a better chance of surviving. You may have a better chance of them not attacking you. They may be looking at you for a while and staring you down for a while, but you have a better chance of them not attacking you if you are cool and calm and level-headed, right? And you're thinking your way out of it. Maybe you slowly moving back. Maybe you know what I'm saying? Maybe you, I don't know what you should do, but I'm just saying, if you are calm and cool, then you have a better chance. But what happens?
I don't know that.
I'm not talking to you. So what happens when you are fearful and you are scared? The same thing with a dog. Let's just put it in the dog, because we're not going to be with wolves anytime soon. But let's say a dog. If a dog senses fear in a person and you're all scared and you just don't know what to do with yourself, what is the dog going to do? What's the dog going to do once it senses fear? Especially one of those attack dogs. What are they going to do? What are they going to do? And I want you guys to put that on a post-it. I want you guys to put it on a post-it. Fear makes the wolf bigger than he is. So in your head, Should you be around? This thing seems so big, right? This dog seems so big. He seems bigger than he is, more vicious than he is, just because you're scared of dogs. You're fearful of dogs. So this dog, this wolf, seems so much more powerful than it act. Well, it could be a gentle dog. It could be a, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you making it bigger than what it is. And when you're scared, what happens? Can you address another example besides starting a business? For example, just starting with the actual project. Can you address another example besides starting a business? For example, starting with the actual project. What are you meaning, love? Sorry. There's a difference between constructive criticism and hate. The lion does not concern himself with the opinion of the sheep. Know the difference. Okay? Okay? So what would happen? When you're fearful, they're going to devour you, right? Because you're scared. And so you look like the opponent that they could just pounce on, right? And that's what's happening to you with your fear. Your fear is devouring you. Your fear is stopping you from moving. It's eating you up from the inside out. That's what your fear is doing. So in order to make that look smaller, okay, I got you. In order to make that smaller, to make this wolf smaller, you're going to have to say, you know what? I'm taking this on. I'm taking this on. I gotta take it on. I'm cool. I'm calm. I'm scared, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Things may not go my way. I don't know that, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So you gotta take the fear and do it anyway, because we never know what could happen. We never know, because we're so stuck in the fear that we can't even see past it. Right? So we need to make that wolf look smaller. We need to make that whole thing look smaller. So in order to do that, we got to take the risk. And everybody say 2023 is about taking risks. I'm taking risks 2023. Put that in the chat. I'm taking risks 2023. I'm taking risks 2023. Put that in the chat. Because I want y'all to take big risks 2023. And that don't mean losing money. That just means stepping out. That means stepping out. For example, I have so much fear of starting and creating and organizing my content. Are you confident in your product? Are you confident? Do you have a product? Hey ladies, I'm late. Been stuck in the elevator with my son. Ooh, I'll catch the replay. All right, Jamie. I'm taking risks 2023. I'm taking risks 2023. Big risks. Big risks. All year going hard. I'm telling y'all, if y'all are not going hard in your business, you cannot look at somebody else and say they're somewhere and be like, I should be there, because you ain't doing the work. Just like I said, I took risks all my life. All my life I had to fight. Yes, come on. Come on. I'm confident. I'm a teacher. All right. Let me get you out of here. Taking risks. Fear is the opposite of faith. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. I'm taking big risks. Love, I'm waiting for you to let me know what you're talking about. Fear of rejection, not selling. People won't like my product. Fear of commitment. You're not committed to your business. You know why you can't produce? You're not committed. You know why you don't have any ideas? You're not committed. And I'm not saying there's not going to be times when you're burnt out. I'm not saying there's not going to be times when you don't have creative ideas. But if you are committed, you're going to figure out ways around that. You're going to figure out how I can how I can get some inspiration, where I can get some inspiration, when I need a break so that I can be inspired, so that I can come back and I can come back harder. You need to be committed. Yes, yep. You need to be committed to your business, to yourself. You're letting a lot of y'all letting yourselves down. Y'all letting yourselves down. Y'all got amazing stuff that the world needs to see, but you are letting yourself down. Come on. Come on. Hey, Miss Club, God placed the idea in us. We need to be confident that we are capable. Yes, it starts with knowing what is placed in your hands. Knowing what's placed in your hands will grow. Just work that thing. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. God didn't give it to you for, if you don't use it, you won't lose it. Period. Right? Period. You guys need to get over the fear of commitment. You need to commit to yourself. I commit to myself. I commit to myself. Right? And so this is an exercise that I want everybody to do. Right? So I want everybody, you don't got to do it right here, right now, and you can do it later. But this is the exercise that I want you to do. I want you to take out a piece of paper and I want you to write your fears down. Just let your pen go. Don't think about it. Don't do anything. Just let your pen just go. Let it go. Write down your fears. All of them. All of them. I fear people don't like my product. I fear people won't like my business. I fear I don't know how to speak to the right people. I fear success. I fear making it big. I fear. Write your fears down. Write them down. And don't think about nobody else, because it's not to read out loud to anybody. It is just for you. Sometimes we are committed to fear, right? And then have the audacity to question the fear. Come on, Tanya. You are preaching to the choir this morning. Come on. You are preaching. Makes no sense. Nope. Go to the corner, because that does not come in 2023. I am fearful of failure. And then what I want you to do is, when you write that down, what are the things that you think are going to happen if you fail? Right? What could happen? Your fear is failure. So what are all the things that could happen if you fail? What are all the things that could happen if you fail? So true, Tanya. Yes. Maybe that should be goal for some of us. That should be goal for some of us this year. Commit to yourself first. Hello. Yes, that. Put it on the post-it. Come on through, Miss Quell. Yes. What would happen if you fail? So when you write your fears down, I want you to say, what would happen if that happens? What are all of the possibilities of that thing happening? Right? So write your fears. What would happen if your fears came true? But what if they didn't? And what if you succeeded? I want you to write that too. So then put that in 3 sections, right? So write your fear, what would happen, and what could happen. What are the good things that could happen if that doesn't? Right? When I tell you I was so proud of Kay, and she stepped out of her comfort zone this weekend, she had no haggle. All right, she them. She said she don't like them hagglers, and people loved on her products and presentation. She killed, and I was proud. Come on, Kay. So true. I put my facial collection down. I will push it in 2023. I was overwhelmed. Then I found coffee with Nikki. Let's go. Come on, Miss Lloyds. Come on. Let's go. I want everybody to commit to the work. Period. Put that in the chat. I commit to the work. I commit to the work. I commit to the work. I'm gonna ask you if you did this assignment, and then when you don't get the results that you want, I'll be like, you didn't get the results because you can't get the results without the work. Doesn't happen. You're not gonna get a fly body without doing the work. You're not gonna get a fly body eating fried food, sugary snacks, and not working out. You're not gonna have a fly body. And even if you have a fly body because you're young, you're not going to have it when you're older. You can't take those same habits into the 40s. You can't take those same habits with you. So you're going to have to do the work. I commit to the work. I would have to start over and invest more money. And what could happen is I have growth in my business. And the worst that could happen is you lose out on some money. But you got another way. You learn something different. So you don't really lose. Right, Danny? You don't really lose. Yeah, it's going to take a small investment, but maybe I'm going to take some money from my paycheck. I'm going to take this portion and I'm going to put it to the side. I'm going to put it to the side and I'm going to keep putting, maybe I'm going to just take $25 out. I'm going to just keep putting $25 to the side. And that's what I'm going to invest in my business because I'm committed to do the work. And this is what I'm saying I'm doing. So this is my commitment to myself. And again, once you're working towards your goals are going to be working towards you. So if you're putting that money to the side so that you can invest in your business, then guess what? Your business is going to flourish. Your business is going to flourish. Sure can't, damn it, Wendy's and Birria tacos. I want some of them tacos, but I'm not eating meat. I'm on my second week. I'm on my second week. I can't do it, Nicole. Can't do it. Can't get the body eating the Wendy's and them tacos. No, 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 no. That's why the Bible says faith without works is dead. Facts. Jamie is getting out of Jamie's way. Note to self. Come on, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Grand Rising, Donna. I commit to the work. Keep pushing. Veggie tacos. It's the tacos. This week, I'm supposed to be. Last week was coffee and meat. This week is carbs. This week is carbs. I'm definitely not going to cut out the fry. I don't know. I maybe. But carbs is for sure. So I'm doing it slowly. So you can't get results if you're not doing the work, right? If I keep on eating sugar and if I keep on eating all the starch and all the fried foods, the results are going, they never going to reach me. I'm going to still be the chunky monk that I am now, right? So no, there's going to have to be changes. There are changes that are going to have to be made. Be proud for the work I've done instead of focusing on the failures and haters. Hello. And you want haters. Who said that? You need them. You need them. You need people to talk about you because if they're talking about you doing something right, you doing something worthy of them talking, and let them keep on talking so that they could bring you some customers. Right? Let them talk to you so they could bring you some customers. So the exercise that I want you guys to do is make sure, if I want everybody to write this down, please and thank you. Write it down, please and thank you. I'm going to ask you guys if you did it tomorrow. And we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be about this exercise because I want you guys to take actionable steps. I don't want you to just listen to me every morning. I want you to listen to me and I want you to execute. I don't want you to just be taking in information. I don't want you to be a consumer, right? I want you to be an action taker. I want you to be an action taker. So this is the assignment I'm going to ask everybody tomorrow. Don't not show up because that is going to be flaky. Don't do that. Because you didn't do the assignment. Show up. Show up for yourself. If you don't show up and I'm asking you questions about the assignment, you didn't let me down. You let you down. I like meat and bread and coffee. I don't like candy, so you can't fast with the stuff you already don't eat. It's something you're giving up because you love it so much. Can you put the exercise in the chat? And yes, I can. On a paper, everybody get a sheet of paper. Write out your fears. On a sheet of paper, write out your fears. Right? I read something that said actually decide the type of life you want and say no to everything that ain't that. Okay? This ain't that. Come on, Trina. Come on, Trina. I want you to write why, not why. What would happen as a result of those fears? And what would happen if you pushed past them? All right. That is the assignment. Write out your fears, what will happen as a result of those fears, and what will happen if you push past them. I quit drinking 9 months. Up top with it, love. Up top with it, yes. You will make your wolf smaller by facing your fears, right? So, everybody, that is your assignment for today. I will put it definitely, I will put it in the my stories. I will put it in my stories. But I want you guys to have it, and tomorrow we are going to talk about it. And I want you to make your wolf smaller, right? Resolve won't make your fears go away. Because you do it, it's not going, just because you do it one time don't mean you're not going to be fearful. Every time I get on every single morning, I have a little tinge of not, I don't know if it's fear, but you just have that little, like the butterflies every morning that I get on, but I still get on, right? It's not saying that that's not going to happen. It's going to happen, but you have to know that when it happens, you're going to face it head on. You're going to take it head on every single time. Yes, it's going to be challenging. Yes, you don't know the outcome. Yes, you don't know what's going to happen. Yes, you don't know anything, right? It's unknown, but you're going to commit to face it head on anyway. Yes, everybody commit. I commit. I commit. I commit. Put in the chat. Put I commit in the chat. I commit in the chat. You're going to face your fears head on. Yes, you don't know the possibilities, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm going to do it. Yes, I'm a little bit apprehensive about it, but I'm going to do it. I commit. I commit. Good morning, Chris. I commit. I commit in the chat. I commit in the chat. I commit in the chat. The exercise. Write your fears down. What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? Right? That's the assignment for tomorrow. Write a list of your fears. What's the worst that could happen? What's the best that could happen? We committing to do the work. We're going to do the work. We're going to do the job, right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Everybody put I commit in the chat. Everybody, does everybody have the assignment for tomorrow? Put a 1 in the chat if you have the assignment. Put a 2 if you don't know what the assignment is. The assignment is going to be very easy. You could do it at night. You could do it whenever. You don't have to do it. You could do it in the morning before we get on. As long as you do it. As long as you do it. Write your fears. What's the best that could happen and what's the worst that could happen? Price-o-matic, Vernita. Price-o-matic. Unless you're talking about Inventora, but I don't do my pricing there. Or the cost of goods there. I do Price-o-matic, but you can do Price-o-matic or you can do Inventora. And Inventora has a free version. Price-o-matic is $18.99 a month. All right, everybody. You have the assignments. Is everybody is saying they're committing to have the assignment ready for tomorrow, right? Again, I really don't care what time of day you do it. As long as it's done before we get on. I really don't. It's not, it's not a major thing like, oh, you must do it before you go to bed, or you must do it, as long as the assignment get done. Just as long as the assignment gets done. Hello, just gorgeous everything. One in the chat. Write your fears down and let it go. Let it go. Because these things, remember, they're going to come up in certain points of your life that you may have put to the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, and when it'll startle you. But you're going to put it in front of you so you know. You're going to face the wolf. So this wolf could get smaller. Right? So what are your fears? What's the best that could happen? And what's the worst that could happen? If the worst thing, like, who said they have to reinvest? I forgot who said they had to reinvest. But if you have to reinvest, what's the worst that could happen? You could lose out on some money and you could make more. What's the worst that could happen? You have some inventory, sell it. You have some inventory you're not going to use, sell it. What's the worst that could happen? Because when you look at it and you see it on paper and you say, this is it, this is what I'm scared of, you're going to be like, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Like, I could do this. I could do this. And you need to say that to yourself. Danny said it. Okay, got you, Danny. You need to say that to yourself. I could do this. I'm built for this. I'm built for this. It's my first name here. Oh, my first time here. We meet every morning, Monday through Friday. Well, not every morning, but Monday through Friday, weekdays, at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every single morning. Well, every single weekday morning. Every single weekday morning, we are here. So, is everybody excited? I need y'all to get amped up. I need y'all to get amped up, y'all, this morning. Hello, I came across this video this morning. I'm very grateful for the knowledge and motivation this morning. God bless you, women of God. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate it. What's your name? Welcome, love. Yes. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I need y'all to be amped up. I need y'all to be on 100 with it. Like, can't nobody stop me. I need y'all to have that ambition. I need y'all to have that drive. I need y'all to be like, Imagine if you put 100% of all that dedication into your business. Let's just say you even do it for a month. Let's just say you did it for a month. Dedicate yourself 100% to your business. Imagine the leaps and bounds you could be, you know what I'm saying, that you could achieve in your business. Imagine. Just imagine. Some of y'all half-ass doing your business right now. Some of y'all like tippy-toeing into the business right now. Imagine if you dedicated yourself. Imagine. Imagine. And I want you guys to see that for yourself. I want you guys to see the vision for yourself. I want you to see the vision bigger than it could have possibly have ever been. I need you to see that for yourselves. Jaleesa. Hey, Jaleesa, and welcome. Yes, I need y'all to see that for yourselves. I'm untouchable because come on, Miss Lois. God has me in his hands. Let's go, Miss Lois. And Miss Lois have stepped out of her comfort zone and she will go live. And at first she said, I was a little, apprehensive about going live, but now she go live without a hesitation. You got to step outside of it. If things are not as big as you think they are, the things that are stopping you is not as big as they are. And they may not even be something that may be stopping you. You probably be like, get out my way. But you will never know it because you got stuck. Don't get stuck. Let's get it. Don't get stuck. Keep moving. Sean told me, I don't know anything about, I know my son played football, got football shirt on. But I don't know anything about how they play and the plays and all that. I don't know anything about that. But Sean said, what happens when the person catches the ball? The rule is for them to keep moving their feet. Just keep your feet moving because your team is going to push you over the line. You got a community right here. Keep your feet moving and your team is going to push you over the line. Your team is going to move you forward. I don't know much about football and I don't follow it like that. But I thought that analogy was pretty deep. I thought it was pretty dope. As long as your feet are moving, you have you have your team behind you. They're going to push you over the finish line. When you feeling stuck, we're going to give you words of encouragement. When you don't know what the next step is, we're going to find somebody who's going to help you to get you to that next step. When you don't know how to design something, we're going to find somebody that's going to help you. When you don't know what to do next in your business, we're going to put you in that place. When you don't know what to do with your content, we're going to put you in the room. Right? You got, as long as your feet are moving, as long as you're not stuck, we could get you over that. We could get you over that as long as your feet are not stuck. This last 4 weeks taught me so much. Okay, Miss Tanya, get out of your comfort zone. That's right, Miss Lois. Come on now. Yes, I received that. There's a YouTube dancer and Pilates teacher. She has only like 0 to 3 people that join her lives, but she continues to do it every day. So happy. I would have been crying because you got to act as if they're already there. You already have a room full of people. So when they come in, you're not nervous. When they come in, you know what to do. When they come in, you know exactly how to greet them. And then they may not be watching your live when you're on live because they may not be available to watch it then, but they may watch your replay. So yes, act as if you have a full room. If you go live, act as if you have a full room. Have something to talk about just in case nobody comes in and you can't feed off their conversation, right? If they're not there, just keep talking and keep doing what you're doing. Somebody is going to watch the replay, right? Somebody is going to be watching the replay. So you got to make sure that, when you are going live, speak as if you have a full room. And don't sit there saying you're waiting for people to come in. Just start and welcome them in as they come in. You know what I'm saying? But when somebody watches your replay, they're going to be sitting there watching your replay like, I'm waiting for people to come in. And like DC said last night, if you don't catch them in the first 2 seconds, they out. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's attention span is so short. So you got to make sure that you catch it. So if you start the video, ain't nobody in there. Hey, everybody, this is Nikki from Bubble Babes Bath Company or Bubble Babes University. Thank you so much for joining me today. It could be nobody in there, but when that person is looking at it, they're in there and they're in there watching it fresh and brand new. They don't know about waiting for the people, right? So with all that being said, I hope that you guys got a lot of value from today. I hope that you enjoyed today's live. How did you guys like today's live? Let me know in the chat. Football is life. When you learn the position, it all makes sense. Sometimes you gotta get low and hit. Sometimes you gotta go long and catch. Sometimes you are defending, but you are always moving. Come on, girl. This is why I love Tanya. Tanya is it for me. It's the Tanya for me. It is the Tanya for me. Yes. Let me tell you. I watch and I act like I know what I'm talking about. I don't. But I know when she said to keep your feet moving part, I was like, ooh, I could use that for class. Love the live. The BBU tribe is here for us. Yes, we are a community that will help each other. Yes, yes, and yes. And show up for each other. If you go live, we all sit in each other's live. We purchase from each other. We support each other. We share each other's stuff. Yes, yes. This is about collaboration and nobody in here competing. We may all be doing similar things. And just because we're doing similar things, we're not talking to the same people. So it don't matter. Don't matter. So yes, you guys, thank you so much for joining this morning. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Look for your emails. I will be sending you guys out the stuff from yesterday. I don't know if I'm going to have the edited video because the video went, like we said, 3 hours. But I'm definitely going to have your videos and I'm going to have the notes and I'm going to be sending that out to you guys. Thank you, Nikki. Feeling inspired and motivated this morning. Come on, Trina. Let's get it. Let's go. See you, Yolanda. And Yolanda, you better come through with this business because, girl, you got such pretty products. Such pretty products, such pretty labels. Girl, we got to do it. We got to do it. All right, everybody. So have a wonderful day. Don't forget your homework assignment, your fears. What's the best that could happen? What's the worst that could happen? 3 sections. And I will see you guys in the morning. See you later.